Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. So let's start today's topic. Today also we are discussing about planting trees. So let's see few more questions today. So trees are planted at regular intervals along the road. If Benny takes 10 minutes to walk from the first tree to the sixth tree, how long does it take for him to walk to the 15th tree? Okay, so this is same like our case 1 scenario. So trees are planted at regular intervals along a road. So he took 10 minutes to walk from first tree to sixth tree. So from first tree to sixth tree means how many intervals will be there? So 1 to 6, right? So we will have one less interval, so which is equal to 5 intervals. Okay, for 5 intervals he took how many minutes? 10 minutes. Okay, so from this we can find out one interval is how much. Okay, for 5 intervals he took 10 minutes, then for one interval it is 10 over 5, which is equal to 2 minutes. Okay, so for one interval he took 2 minutes. Okay, so let's find out from 1 to 15th tree means how many intervals we will have? We will have 14 intervals, one less, right? So for one interval, if he took 2 minutes, for 14 intervals, how much time he will take? So how to find out for 14 intervals? So for 14 intervals, we need to multiply each interval time, which is 2 minutes. Okay, here we have 15th tree. So total number of intervals we will get 14. So now let's write down for how long does it take to walk to the 15th tree. So the total amount it will take is equal to number of intervals, which is 14 times each interval time, so which is 2. So 14 times 2 is equal to 2 minutes. Okay, so 14 times 2 minutes is equal to 28 minutes. So he took 28 minutes to reach 15th tree. Okay, so that's our answer. So we got this number of intervals with the help of number of trees minus 1. Then total time 14 times 2, which is equal to 28 minutes. So that's the solution for this question. And now let's proceed to our next question. So easy question. Okay, just we need to little bit careful. Then let's proceed to the next question. 95 trees were planted along a road with trees planted at opposite ends of the road. Each tree was 5 meters apart from the other. How long was the road? So how many trees? 95 trees. So it's not an interval. We should careful when you are dealing with the trees or intervals. So this is the number of trees. At opposite ends of the road means it's satisfying our case number 1. Each tree was 5 meters apart from the other. So each tree how much? 5 meters apart from the other means the interval length is 5 meters. So here we must we shouldn't forget this. So this is the number of trees. We are not using number of intervals. So we need to get the number of intervals to find out the length of the road. So length of the road is equal to number of intervals times each interval length. But here he has given number of trees. So number of what's the relationship between number of intervals and number of trees? Number of trees is equal to number of intervals plus 1. Okay, from this we can get number of intervals. So number of intervals is equal to number of trees minus 1. Okay, so most of the students here they will do mistakes. Okay, so number of intervals is equal to 94. 95 minus 1, 94. So now we got number of intervals and each interval length. So from this we can find out the length of the road. So length of the road is equal to 94 times 5. Length of the road is equal to 94 times 5, which is equal to how much? 9 5s are 45 and then 20, 470 meters. So if you want, you can do using your normal maths. So that's our answer. So let's proceed to the next question. 100 flags are placed at regular intervals of 6 meters along a stretch of road with flag placed at opposite ends of the road. How long is the road? So how many flags? We have 100 flags. So at interval of 6 meters along a stretch of the road. Okay. So length of the road is 6 meters. Oh, regular interval of 6 meters. Okay, this is not the length of the road, this is the regular interval, so which is 6 meters. Okay, so let's find out the number of intervals first. To find out the length of the road, we need to find out the number of intervals. Number of intervals is equal to 100 minus 1, which is equal to 99, and regular interval means each interval length, which is equal to 6 meters. So how to find out the length of the road? Now we have number of intervals and as well as each interval length. So just multiply 99 times 5. So number of intervals we got 99, and then length of the road is equal to 99 times 5. So do multiplication. So you will get it around 54, then 594. Is it correct? 594 meters. Okay. So if you want, you can do your normal maths. So let's proceed to our next question. (594 meters). So next question. The road leading from Betty's house to the school is planted with 79 trees at regular interval. There are no trees in front of the school or her house. It's the road. If the road is 320 meters long, what is the distance between each tree? Okay. So how to do this question? So here it represents our case tree scenario where we don't have the opposite ends of the road, and the total he has given some 320 meters. And the total number of trees like 79 trees. Okay, so let's find out the number of intervals first. So what's the formula? For different cases, the number of trees and intervals relationship is different. So here number of trees is equal to number of intervals minus 1, means we have more intervals than trees. So number of intervals is equal to number of trees plus 1. So which is 80. And we have total length is equal to 320 meters. Then if you want to get the, what's the distance between each tree? How to get the distance between each tree is equal to 320 divided by 80. Which is equal to 4 meters. 8 4s are 32, right? So means each tree with the regular intervals of 4 meters apart from each other. Okay, so that's our answer. Let's proceed to the next question. Uncle Sam went for a stroll after his dinner. He took 10 minutes to walk from the first lamppost to 11th lamppost. At which lamppost would Uncle Sam be if he walked continuously at a constant rate for 30 minutes? Okay. So here we have first lamppost and then 11th lamppost. So he took 10 minutes. So how many intervals we will have? 10 intervals. So one interval, how long it took? It took 1 minute. Okay. So now at a constant rate of 30 minutes. So if for 10 minutes if he reach to the 11th lamppost, and in 30 minutes how many lamppost? So 30 minutes means how many intervals? One interval 1 minute. So 30 minutes means 30 intervals. When you are counting the number of lamppost, so you need to add 1, right? Because the number of lamppost is more compared to number of intervals, one more number of intervals. So when he walk continuously at a rate of 30 minutes, then he will reach to the 31 lamppost. So which is 30 plus 1, 31. Uncle Sam would be at 31st lamppost. So that's it for today's class. So I hope you got all the concepts of planting trees. So if you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, so from next class onwards we will start our new chapter. So that's it for today's class. See you in the next section. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Don't forget, age is a just number. Happy learning.